Guys, it's Sarah here from New England Junk Journals. I have two separate little bundles of things to show you guys today. One is books and the other is fabric and trims. So this sweet little thing here came from, of all places, the transfer station, of course. It's a Kate Greenaway birthday book. It's absolutely so cute. This was given in 1960. It doesn't have the copyright, but it is so cute. I love these. You've got these gorgeous Kate Greenaway illustrations in here. You've got little verses. You've got a blank space for each day of the week. Of course, that would be to put in people's birthdays for each day. But how sweet is this to use in junk journals? So there's that. Now there's this. Here's my conundrum. This is super brittle. I got these, a whole stack, guys. A whole stack of these for, it was a really good deal. He didn't charge me a ton because of the conditions that they're in. These are all like McLoughlin Brothers books. When they're in really good condition, they're worth a lot of money. These are highly collectible if they're in like pristine condition. These ones obviously weren't, but I'm trying to think what I can do with them. There's so much here. Some of them are just like, this is the cover that's come off, but it's Cinderella. Copyright 1889. We have here the pages. I can't fold these. I don't think that I can fold these. Of course, the obvious advice is with the full color plates to scan them and then use the scans. But what should I do with these? Do you think they'd make good tags? I could maybe back them on something and make them into journal covers. Here's another Cinderella from the Cinderella series this time. I mean, look at the color. That's the fairy. Look at how fabulous this fairy godmother is. This is not your Disney fairy godmother. Like, look at her. I love the colors. Look at that. Joyful Jingles. This is the Jolly Saint Nick series, 1901 from McLoughlin Brothers, and this says linen. So these I can fold, absolutely. These are linen pages that have like a coating on them that made them able to be printed on. Somebody colored these guys. That's a Mother Goose. Look at her. She's very youthful in this picture. These style are my favorites, absolutely, because they can be bound into a journal without any problem. They are colored on in this. That's printed in color. The covers are not, though. They've got like a stiff, like if I folded this, it would crack right in half. This is Mother Goose in an airship, but you never saw her like that before. These are not linen. That's disturbing. Look at that. Mother Goose in a speedboat. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. Mother Goose in a speedboat. That's hilarious. Okay, that has another piece to it, so let's set that aside for now. The Child's Palette, a paint book. The cover has come completely off. Look at this. A few practical instructions for young painters. And then you've got the reference. And then I don't know if they used crayon, maybe colored pencil. Okay, I don't know why there's two here, but there's two. Two of those as well. So very interesting. Do you think people would be interested in like just the book, like bringing some of these books to a live sale? Let me know. This is Bird and Animal Series, Domestic Animals. And that's the back of that. Mother Goose Medleys, Little Tommy Tucker. This one, look, oh, it's ripped, guys. I mean, I can cut out some of this stuff and use it in collage, certainly. But unfortunately, this one definitely got damaged. Mother Hubbard and her dog. Her wonderful dog. Her wonderful dog. I like the colors here. And I love the back of that. That's pretty cool. A Visit to the Menagerie. This is the Aunt Louisa Big Picture series. And then you've got like Jumbo the elephant. I mean, I bet if somebody wanted to, they could probably frame these too. That would be one way to preserve them. I guess this must, it's a thin paper. I bet I could fold this. But to preserve the pictures, I'm sure. Interesting. A little mini Little Mother Goose. That's fun. This one's got a hardcover, The Little Cook and Other Stories. And unfortunately, somebody got to this one with a crayon. So we'll see. Here's another linen one. These are the ones I really, really love. These are old. Definitely lots of aging. Okay, it doesn't smell very bad, but definitely a lot of that grunge that can be very appealing. And then, of course, extremely foldable. Yeah, nothing wrong with these. You can fold these all day long. Tom Thumb. The Jolly Alphabet. A linen book. Oh, that's the back cover. This one, you can look, that's the rust. The rust that's gotten all over here. But that's okay, you know, that adds awesome grunge to it that it wouldn't have had otherwise. Robinson Crusoe. Another Tom Thumb. Fur and Feathers. This, I don't know why I got this one. This one is actually in probably the best condition of all of them, even though there's a little bit ripped there. but considering, same thing with this, well, it is coming apart. Poor Robin. Little Cinderella. Here's another linen one, the gems from Mother Goose. Fun. Some single pages. Rip Van Winkle. Three Little Pigs. Three Little Kittens. Here's the other side of this. Okay, Robinson Crusoe. Now, this was unique because the back of this at one point was together. You can see the cracking. It came apart. The front was always like this. It opens up and it's supposed to be like a little theater, right? You can see the people watching on the side, and then you would open the pages up like this, which is really cool, and you would get the story. All right. And lastly from these, we've got Around the World in an Automobile. Awesome pictures. Again, these are like the paper does not allow it to be bent without cracking. But it does have some fun pictures. So let me know if you guys have any out-of-the-box ideas for how I can use these pages. If there's any interest in maybe doing a bundle of some of these for you guys to use in your projects. I will say the linen ones I'm loath to part with, but maybe under the right circumstances. We'll see. Okay, now I'm going to move on to a box of fun fabrics and trims. I picked up this fiber because I really like this style, and I think it will make some great tag toppers. And I love how colorful, how many variations are in here. So it gives, gives you some different things to work with. I picked up a lovely green ticking. I love ticking. And I usually find it in blue, and I usually find it in cream, but I don't usually find it in this lovely green. So I got myself some of that. They also had this gorgeous fabric. I love this line. It's called Nana May by Henry Glass. And I have some pieces in this collection already. So I went ahead and got myself a little bit more to kind of round out that fabric collection. This beautiful one here with the pink background. And this one, this beautiful blue with these little lammies. I love it so much. And this is Naname 6. Each one. This is Naname 4. And I think I have 3 and 5 are the other ones in my collection. Love, love, love. This one, these last two, you had to buy what was left on the bolt. And they were doing a great price on them. So I did end up getting a ton. I am very happy to share some of this because I don't need all of it. But I loved the different colors in here, these fabric strips. And that's probably what I'm going to do, is I'm probably going to cut them down to size and like tear them into strips to use. And then this is the other one that I had to get what was left on the bolt for the sale price. And this is a Riley Blake, but let's see if I can bring it closer. Like, it can work in so many things. Just like general tea party, totally. A very unique, like, Alice in Wonderland theme, you could do it for that. And also I was thinking that you could do it for like a Beauty and the Beast theme as well. It has like these little clocks like Cogsworth and the little teapot, and it kind of reminds me of that like Be Our Guest vibe with the little treats and stuff. And yeah, I've got plenty to share. Yay! Now, moving on to some other fabric and trim. This was a find from my sister. She found a box of trims and fabrics. I think a quilter was getting rid of whatever they had. So this looks like it was taken out of a piece of clothing, but look at that gorgeous lace. There was also some lace trim here in this beige color, like an ecru. And then another delicate lace here. And then a whole bunch of fabric. We've got this lovely little rosebud fabric, kind of reminds me of the Cranston. Here is some map fabric. There are a bunch of these quilt squares in here and a quilt top. This, which to me looks vintage, it gives the vintage vibes. There's more of that map fabric. Here's a fabric with some purple berries and a hummingbird. Just scraps, guys, just scraps of fabric. It's a giant bone-shaped scrap. Again, this one to me is giving vintage. A vintage style pattern, to say the least. Got some chickadees. We've got this piece of brocade, which I think is just gorgeous. I love the sheen on that green. That is so fun. And this is, there was a quilt top on the top of the box. It's very eclectic, but it has this, I don't know the name of this quilt pattern. So there's a square in the middle, but if I disassemble this, there are so many like really fun combinations that I like, especially like right here, right here, right here. Yeah, this is definitely gonna become something fun. And then the rest of the box, I think, are the fabrics that she used to compile these. We've got a pretty yellow with flowers. We've got this salmonish color paisley. This, which I am totally drawn to, and I don't know why, but I do like this aesthetic. These are daylilies. This is fun. I like this too. Williamsburg. No way. Okay, Williamsburg print. So it's a historical print. Pattern number 35110. So there's a couple of There's this with the stripes, and then this, which is a solid. Here is a toile. That is like this sepia color on taupe. Blue, a pale blue. This is giving Cranston. Some little triangles. This is that like vintagey style. I don't know how to place it. We've got a bunch more squares. Some of them I love, some of them I don't love so much. I love this. This, on the other hand, I'm definitely not feeling that. But lots and lots of scraps. Oh, I like these colors. Those are nice. Climbing Jacob's Ladder by Barbara Brackman. Catch Me If You Can. Ooh, I like this too. This has that like vintage vibe. Lots of these little triangles. Look at that. Some more of that chickadee fabric. This is like very primitive, like Americana primitive. Got it in blue too. It's a piece of green cotton. Oh, that's a cute toile. Oh, I like this. This is lovely French toile scene, and I like it's a thicker, coarser fabric. I like this. This is really cute and homey. Those are sweet little houses. This is a flannel. Again, more of these vintage antique vibes. Is Marcus maybe? RJR Fashion Fabrics. I believe they do reproductions, so yes. Oh, this is sweet too. Oh, I like this. This is a very shabby chic French country feel to it. Secret Garden by Robin Pandolf for Moda. I don't usually get Moda fabrics, so that's nice. This is just a Pabst Blue Ribbon handkerchief. But I do love the blue paisley, if I can get, and the stars here. So I can selectively cut this to find some great pieces. Here is a gray, more of this, and the flannel, blue flannel, gray flannel. There we go. Here is a like mint flannel. It's got some stains on it, so that probably is not going to stay. A paisley with a gray background. Got some big pieces. Ava Rose by, it starts with T. Is it who I think? Nope, it isn't. T something. Westminster Fibers. Damask. Something Spirit. Teen Spirit, maybe? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here's some Marcus Brothers. Aunt Grace ties one on from the Judy Rothermel collection for Marcus Brothers. Marcus Brothers, they do reproduction fabrics as well. And I like this. It's almost argyle. It's not, but almost. It's a large thing of fabric, guys. Here's another one of those. And it says, Thimbleberries Club, 2005 Circle of Love for RJR Fabrics. Yes, Thimbleberries is what I was thinking, that line. It has these very like antique-y looking fabrics. In my opinion, they look antique. This looks like it is a napkin. It is tea towel. It's got a little tea towel loop, but look at that. I love the color and I love those roses. That's pretty. What is this? Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. I like these. We've got some little patches here. That's on like the background. Like these are very like feed sacky type patterns, vintage patterns. This is part of a country fair quilt, and these would have been your quilt block pieces you would have cut out to do your project. I love them. Those are sweet. We've got a dark paisley, dark red. Here's some more red. This is a Moda. These are lovely. I never get this kind of stuff. Cranston Printworks, VIP Fabrics USA. No title to this print, but this is an interesting pattern. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like that. It's a pretty purple color. We've got teal. This, that looks just very old. Oh, that's nice. Some old style fabric. This one says moo over and over and over. It just says moo. That would be fun in a farm or cow or country journal. This screams 90s scrapbook paper, so tulips, nasturtium, ivy, rosemary. Oh, this. Okay, I love this. I love this. I love this. Oh, that's so chic. It's so like pretty and like French looking. More of this. I have a ton of this. Some pink on pink chevrons. Pink on pink stars. Black and white. I like that. That's pretty funky. This was for Joann's Fabrics. It's a pretty black and white polka dot. Here again we have like these are that style, whatever that style is, this is it. We've got a lovely purple plaid. Here's some more Joann's. Lovely black and white leaves. More Cranston. This is like, yeah, that's that same like 90s. I say 90s, it could be early 2000s. I don't remember when all this was coming out. Like Debbie Mum kind of style, those vibes, you know what I mean? This, oh, look at this. It's definitely 90s. The hunter green and the burgundy. Pink. That's pretty. This is like vintage sheet looking almost, like that style. This, oh my gosh, that'll make you go blind. We got some pandas. Ooh, I like this. Oh, this is nice. That is super cute. some brown felt. Like I don't think we'll be keeping those. Nope, nope, nope. This I definitely am not going to keep. This is some beautiful, well, it doesn't look so beautiful with the fraying all over it, but if I can take care of that. This is a lovely red brocade with cranes and plants. Oh, I love that, the purple. That's gorgeous. I got some more here. I've got this green check with these little, like, ferns, I guess, in the pattern. We have this one. This looks like another Marcus Brothers, maybe. Pretty white with a little blue or gray stars. This is a Tilda. Ooh. Tilda quilt collection. This one's got little cat faces. Black with brown leaves. Oh, here's another couple of those pieces here from the Williamsburg product division. Wyndham. Love those. We have more of this brocade. That's pretty. Oh, with the pink and the purple. That's really lovely. It's another little piece of that. This is bright. Pretty colors in this one. Spring Promise. Okay. Purple. That's a really cool piece. This green, like, burst doesn't really do anything for me. Ooh, this is pretty. Another one of these beautiful silk brocades with butterflies. That's nice. That's very spring looking. This is giving like Maggie Holmes. Tiny little pieces. This is more of that daylily fabric. This is cool. Let's see, do you have a branding strip? Museum by RJR Fashion Fabrics. So it's the low something. This, to me, this is giving William Morris. Whether it is one of his prints or not, that's the vibe that it's giving me. More that flannel. Here is a light pale yellow with some butterflies and different flowers. This looks like an actual thing, like an apron. Oh, it's like literally permanent press blend medium. This is a smock with buttons and everything. But look at the fabric. Pretty cool. Got some more black and white. There we go. The pile next to me is getting quite high. gonna remove this flannel. I definitely am not gonna be keeping that. This is interesting. This little link, chain link. Looking for another branding strip, but I don't see it for that one. Ooh, I do like this. Light blue on navy. This is pretty. This is another Williamsburg print. Probably by Waverly again. But that is really lovely. I like that a lot. More of this. I have a ton of this now, guys. Some blue flowers. It's a bigger floral. What is this? This is more like fleece, flannel. Interesting. This I like. Peter Pan fabrics. You can barely read. Whoops, sorry. Peter Pan fabrics. It's just a little offcut, but I like that pattern. I like that color. Got a gray with snowflakes here. Blue on blue from Concord House. A very bright pink. Here is another Cranston. I can already tell by that beautiful, delicate pattern. Yep. Again, this reminds me so much of like vintage sheet. Oh, it's got a seam in it. Ooh, I like this. Again, it's thin. Oh, it's got a mark from some tape. It's very, very thin. It's a giving vintage sheet. It's so pretty. So pretty, though. Here's another pretty little Cranston print. Almost done. That's a very bright. Sorry, there are a lot of threads on these. This is nice. I like that a lot. Those pink on pink stars again. This. It's a lovely, tiny, tiny little check. Oh, they're two separate ones here. Last one. This purple feather. Yeah, feather. That is really lovely. That was super fun. There's so much variety of fabrics here. These are going to make really great, like, everything. Quilted covers and snippet rolls and scrappy journal ties. Hopefully I can get this all into one video and I don't have to break it apart into two. If I need to, I'll just edit it down a little bit. But that is my haul. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed looking at all of this fabric and those fun, very interesting McLoughlin books. Let me know what you think I should do with those. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.